Oh, what? Okay. I guess it's time to wake up. Apparently it's been sitting here doing absolutely nothing but shooting the breeze for the last half hour. Thanks, Llamas! No, I'm kidding. I'm WXN21, joined by Aatrax. Aatrax, how are you?
Are we live?
Wait,
Oh, shoot.
what?
Oh, crap. Oh,
You see what happens, Llamas?
my
I
bad.
gotta wake up my
Holy crap.
co-caster now,
Shoot.
too. This is your fault!
The game isn't even on. This is last week's overtime? What the heck is going on, dude?
So, this is apparently Lawless, Llamas, and Holy Smokes. They just want us to go, you know what? Pro League, hold our beer. Watch this longest ever Counter-Strike game take place. So,
yeah.
Can
someone in chat or anyone hook us up with, like, the longest CSC match? Because clearly Llamas and Holy Smokes are trying really hard. Man and Party Animals just right off at the beginning of the season, trying really hard to give us a really long match. Like, this isn't even our match of the night, by the way. Party Animals. I think Party Animals and NAN both have another match after this. And, I mean, take it away, WX, like, whatever's going on here in this round of
so basically Holy Smokes deciding they want to attempt the bomb plant. We got spraying and praying happening. We got a bunch of gimmicks happening. So just a little bit of housekeeping. This is not the match we're here for. We are literally so bored, or I am so bored. We've been waiting around for like 45 minutes for Llamas to get out of this overtime. This is overtime 5. There is no winner yet, and this is a game that started well before their actual game. So right now, and Llamas finally are gonna do a thing. One more round and we can end this.
Yo, if this isn't like the quote-unquote caster curse of the century, if we literally hop in and we get 2 rounds and then we gotta wait for like the next match, that'll be hilarious.
I didn't sign up to cast until midnight, but I'm just saying.
Yo, we'll do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, if
we're gonna send this entire thing to ESL. And before you know it, we're going to be hosting the major. We're going to be commentating the major. They don't even need any other casters. They just need us and our outstanding content.
There it is. Yeah. I mean, by the way, just to quickly throw out some stats here. If you look at the Holy Smokes, Zach, 43 and 39. Okochino, 43-33. Rock, 38-36. But then over on the Lawless Llama side, no one breaking 40. So, but despite that, they're still winning. We'll have to see. Yeah, can you believe it? We'll have to see what on earth is going to happen. It looks like it's going to be an A hit. The Lawless Llama's trying to end this now. Thimber is going to be throwing a Molotov out. They're running out anyway. Thimber completely blind. We'll get one though. That's Dinger down, I believe. Yep, Dinger down. A-Site more or less compromised. Rock with a great nade onto Jesse to secure a 3v4. But as I say that, it's going to be Skimmix taking out... I don't know who it was. Not the Supreme. I think it was not the Supreme. General took out the Supreme. Right, regardless.
I think you have to give Dinger a little bit of credit there, just bodying that incendiary. That way there it didn't burn out the rest of the Llamas crew behind the smoke, and we play on yet again. This is gonna go until the next day.
Oh man, this is the game that never ends. So much action going on there, causing me to like stumble over my words. That's cool. We're just hopping into this kind of raw and random, if you will. Yeah, we're trying to provide all of you at the CSC with some quality entertainment, and there's nothing like an OT5. And I mean, WX, what do you think? They're hitting A again.
Do you all just not like B? What's wrong with B?
Ooh, there's some mid
It's a
aggression
nice
though.
bomb site. There's some mossy cobblestone over there. Like, this is freaking Minecraft. There's moss. There's trees. There's some greenery. I hear there's a place you can plant the bomb over on B as well. They kind of expanded it. There's a pretty jaguar on the wall. There's a little cave gimmick. What y'all don't want to attack B for?
Well, I'm not saying that they hurt us, but they are going B.
Good. Somebody end this game.
General good for one before Supreme, or not Supreme, Zach took him out.
So the utility is going to start raining down over on B, and this is actually really good for Holy Smokes because you already see the mid player already rotating very quickly over to the B bomb sites, but it is not going to make a difference. Ochochino, 3 kills in the round, and we play on yet again. This is now
Wow.
to the last round of overtime 5. If Holy Smokes win this, we're gonna go yet again to another overtime. Please note my excitement. And yes, Nexus, is this gonna be like Fnatic versus M80 all over again? Like I said earlier, these two teams said, no, you don't have the longest game ever. Hold our beer.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we might get like 2 full games on the stream tonight.
I'm
Like
not
official
complaining. I love
matches,
the
even though
cast.
there's only one. Like, yeah.
I love
This
the
is kinda
cast. I
wild.
don't care.
I kind of hope that we don't go to another overtime, but I also hope that we kind of do. I'm leaning more towards not because like let's get
We
the
want, we
main
want the
match of
game.
the night going, you know?
Right.
I love
The
Ancient though. It is my favorite map. But look at this on the bottom, WX. All CT wins.
Yep. And I think that's kind of how, like, when you see it very back and forth like this in the game, you know, that's gone 5 overtimes like this, you just kind of get comfortable on your CT side. You can play defense a heck of a lot easier here on Ancient. But now, Little General's going to try pushing in, and a beautiful play from Cave. Finally might shake things up for the Llamas, but the Llamas have a lot of damage done. Jace is down to 8 HP. Make that 0 as here comes Dinger, hanging out in the cave. Little do they know that all 4 players of Holy Smokes are going to be coming in from the backside of B, either from long or from lane. So, bomb is planted, and we're about to see if they can actually do something. This is not what you want if you're Holy Smokes, because Llamas are going to sniff out that nobody's coming from that way and put all their firepower on here. 2v2.
This is crazy. Trades back and forth. Kits on the remaining CTs. So, of course, they're going to go for this with gusto. But it's going to be the Lawless Llamas, Dinger and Skimmix chiming in with one apiece at the very end to secure the victory in OT number 6, 28-26.
What a marathon.
And that's not even the match of the night. That's just the match from last week that they were finishing. We've got another match ahead of us.
Yeah, we do. So the match ahead of us here, again, I'm WX Fan 21, Aatrax here as well on commentary. The match we have for you tonight is the Lawless Llamas versus Ravens. This is a contender match. And, you know, Aatrax, as we got to throw it here to a very quick break, you know, 5 overtimes in Counter-Strike 2, you know, it wouldn't be as crazy and uncommon when we were back in the CSGO days. You kind of see it get to that, like, mid-20s range for an overtime. Again, because it was the MR15 format. You're playing all those extra rounds. There's a lot of different strategies coming into it. Counter-Strike 2, these kind of overtimes are a little bit rarer.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously everyone thinks of M80 versus Fnatic, but you're right that it doesn't necessarily go this long. We'll have to see how long the break is. Obviously, everyone here, I'm sure, is hoping that it's not very long. But regardless, it's going to kind of be on party animals. I would say it's a mix of are you exhausted, or depending on where you are you ready to just get into this next official match, as opposed to AVI, who they played their scrim and now they've had to sit here and wait for party animals to get out of this game on Ancient. And I mean, I don't know, we'll kind of have to see what happens. um just, I mean, especially in terms of map picks and stuff too, we'll get into that later, but just I'm interested to see how this overtime, now they won, so they kind of have the fuel, we've won, let's go into this AVI game. Will they be tired, or will they use that as fuel to just go into the next one? I don't
Kind
know.
of
We'll
what
have to see. Regardless, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, kind of what I want to talk about here, right? Like, if you're Ravens, right, or AVI, and you're looking at this as you're licking your chops, going, they just played 5 overtimes plus a full game of CS. They're going to be exhausted. You want to go in and pounce. Or are you going to be like, they just played 5 overtimes plus a full game of CS. They are so far warmed up. This is our first game of the night. Are we looking at a 13-0 and they're just going to steamroll? And also, if I'm AVI, ban Ancient.
Actually, I mean, maybe, but then again, you could almost argue that, and again, this is just like kind of playing devil's advocate. You could almost argue if you force them to Ancient, they might be exhausted on it. Like if you're coming in fresh and you're like, yeah, we'll play Ancient, why not? And then they're like, yo, you got to be kidding me. They picked Ancient. Freaking Ancient again. We got to play at least another 24 rounds. Like if we,
Right.
like I'm just saying, if it is overtime or if we win, we have to play at the very least another 13 rounds of Ancient. Like, I don't know,
Right.
man.
And again,
Ancient's my favorite map. I'll play like 100 rounds of Ancient. I don't care, but
right.
you
But
know,
again,
some
it's
people
like,
don't like it.
it's like the flip side, right? It's like they're so far warmed up on Ancient, so many strategies are set, they can pull now anything out that they want and just dominate the map. So again, it's that, what are you going to get? Are you going to get a team that's tired and doesn't want to play a map, or is ready to play Ancient for the next 100 rounds and is just going to steamroll whoever else is on that map? So again, you're looking at two different sides of the same coin here. So, folks, don't go anywhere. Aatrax and I are going to send it to a quick break. Your observer and producer for tonight is none other than the fantastic GOAT themselves, Quattro. Okay, mini GOAT. But still, Quattro is on producing. We're going to send it over to a quick break. We're going to get the party animals into the server versus AVI. Don't go anywhere.